It's a Sunday. Welcome back to another edition of The Other Way with me, Lebohang T. Silamela. I hope you've had a great start to this beautiful day. It is a bit cold this side of Johannesburg, but nonetheless, we are soldiering on. To the new subscribers, welcome to our growing family. I hope you will find this channel as informative and empowering as it is intended to be. To all the other subscribers who have been with me since day one, thank you so much immensely, and thank you for your continuous support. In our continuous series of how to live with people, today I speak about the focus on marriage. There are no shortcuts to marriage. Why is it that there's an increasing number of young people having early sex experiences? As adults, have we done a good job of teaching our children about the facts of life? Or have we omitted some crucial elements, considering that sex education plays a major role in a person's life? There is a developmental scale in human relationships, beginning with child to parent and progressing to friend, lover to lover, woman to man, man to woman, or whatever sexual orientation you choose, really. And finally, it reaches the full cycle of parent to child. But of all those human relationships, one human relationship that is the most sought after by the majority of the people worldwide is the man-to-woman relationship or the woman-to-man relationship. About 88% of the people in the world would like to get married one day. Although the landscape of relationships worldwide has shifted dramatically in recent years, from cohabitation to same-sex marriages, certain facts about marriage still remain the same. The search continues as long as we live for the most fundamental of human relationship, as statistics proves that a lot of people love the union of marriage. In recent times, the search for this basic relationship has been profoundly modified by the superimposition on it of another process that used to precede it. A young girl between the ages of 12 and 18 had to learn to feel, to experience, to observe, to meditate, to experiment in the meaning of being an adult. And from 18 to 21, she had time to test her abilities to carry on adult responsibilities and also her ability to form friendships with both men and women before reaching the final decision of marriage. Nowadays, growing up starts earlier. It is considered to have been completed by 16, 17, 18 at least, but it is simply not possible. No matter how you rush it, for a person of 17 or 16 to be able to develop the judgment and maturity that at a slower pace would have been ensured by the ages of 21, it is not possible to be a fully fledged human being by the age of 18. And indeed, rushing the process may produce such dislocations that what the person might have become at 21 may now be impossible to achieve because you have rushed the process. There are certain elements that are essential in holding a lasting marriage, and those elements by nature must be stepwise, time-wise process. Take trust, for example, the most delicate and critical element of a deep relationship. There is absolutely no way of arriving at trust overnight. It takes years and time to forge trust in a relationship. Also, it takes confidentiality, empathy as a two-way process and infinite variety of clues and cues about each other's feelings and convictions, and it is just impossible to learn all this at a fairly young age except over a period of years. And so it is obvious that there are no shortcuts to marriage. And that is why thoughtful adults continuously discourage premature marriages, because they know and have first-hand experiences that premature marriages can hinder or may actually destroy the possibility of a solid, permanent marriage. As statistics have proven or shown that 88% of the people really love the union of marriage. If you ask the majority of them, truly speaking, and ask, why do you want to get married? Most of them have no idea. They really have no idea what marriage is about. And what I've observed in my own experiences, rather, most of them confuse wedding celebrations for marriage. They have no clue whatsoever what marriage is all about. And as such, I'm emphasizing as well that unless you know why you're getting married, don't even attempt it. Because there are no shortcuts. Until such time you know, really. There are no shortcuts to marriage. And it is nothing like a wedding day. Now, I can't make such a blanket statement and not back it up, right? So let me give my perspective on the intent behind the legal ceremony of marriage. In my understanding, it's that it provides continuity to the sexual relationship if you've already forged that sexual relationship. It gives meaning and validity. And it also turns your partnership into something to develop, to deepen, to protect, and to sacrifice for. In the repeated sexual act within marriage, a man and a woman, or whatever sexual orientation that you're practicing really, they are saying to each other, they are simply saying to each other, I choose you above all others. And I now choose you again. I will choose you tomorrow, next year, and the year after, and when we are 40 and 50 and 60, and neither of us are no longer so attractive, I will still choose you as my lifetime partner. For herein lies the key. Marriage is not something that is imposed by society or religion. It is far from that. What marriage is, it's a state which you freely and consciously and joyfully sought for yourself. It's an elective state. So you choose to be married to that partner that you are saying, I will no longer take into consideration everything that is external of our union, but focus on you and me. And it is only time that can accord you such maturity and development to come to an understanding that marriage is a bond that two people create for themselves. The security of peace and solitude and time. A lifetime by which they can accomplish that which is pivotal and central to all else. Namely total communion and total communication as well. It takes some level of development to reach that comprehension. And it takes years. So age does matter at times. The need of a man and a woman for each other, to complement and fulfill each other and to establish a durable partnership against the loneliness and the rigor of life. Like to laugh together, to cry together, to fight, to work, to hope, to fear, to know each other in the biblical sense, to procreate. For all these shared experiences that I have stated, the state of marriage is essential, not only as a symbol, but as a protector. Did you know that's what marriage has to offer? If you did not know that one of the benefits of being in a marriage is to protect you against the harsh impacts of reality, rather engage with people that have been in stable marriages for the longest period, you'll find that the common thread, most of them waited. And they will tell you that waiting was well worth the while. Rewarded by golden moments of true communication, both sexual and non-sexual, that their partnerships are durable against the loneliness and rigor of life. And this was accorded by time, First, time to grow up into being a person that you were meant to be, then time to identify the person you want to be with. And only then can you commune with that person within the permanence of a marriage relationship. High rise of the divorce statistics can only teach us one thing, that the problems created by premature marriages are hard to solve. It is clear, therefore, that there are no shortcuts to this life. There are no shortcuts to marriages. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to grow and understand who you are. And only then can you invite somebody into your space, into your life. And this takes time. It cannot be done at the age of 18. Until next time, stay blessed.